Hey guys, KEKERA here with a double review. This time I'll be reviewing the Deluxe Laser Raise Riser and the Deluxe Raise Riser Belt and Raise Riser Card Set from Kamen Geats. This is the transformation device used by the 4 supporter riders, as well as the belt that they use to holster said transformation device. And each set includes 2 Raise Riser cards. So, let's get started. First off, we'll look at the Raise Riser cards, which are the gimmick item for the Laser Raise Riser. They're these little plastic cards that each can get equipped to get the lights and sounds for a different rider. First up, we have the ZIIN Raise Riser card. So, this one is done up in mainly blue. Each one of them has a different pattern, which does look like a face at the right angle, as when they transform, the card basically becomes part of their design and part of their look. So you can see the kind of face here with eyes and this line to separate them. As well as each one has a little bit of a purple gradation here near the back. If you flip it onto the back side of the card, you can see nice detailing as well as a Geats symbol. And this doesn't serve any purpose as far as the functionality goes, but this is more for design and aesthetic purposes to show that ZIIN supports Kamen Geats. Next we have the BEROBA card, which is done mainly in this kind of pinkish red. And if you look at it about like so, that's where we get the face, where it's kind of got just one eye showing. There's an interesting look to it. And then in the back we can see that BEROBA supports Kamen Buffa. We have the green KEKERA card, which has a more wide-angled look to it. You can see the face here with eyes on these sides here and here. And in the back we can see that KEKERA supports Kamen KYUUN. And the fourth one is the KYUUN card. For this one, you have to turn it like this in order to see the face. It's a bit more beast-like. And we got the eyes here and here. And in the back you can see that KYUUN supports Kamen Nago. Next we'll move on to the Laser Raise Riser itself. So what we have here is a futuristic gun done in black, white, and metallic purple. And the one that stands out the most from first glance is this large open section, which is very much clear. And this is where the Raise Riser cards are going to go. You can see that's a very smooth design, with not too many sharp angles. Got the grip down here, the front right here, as well as this lever, which is for the main gimmick. And come around to the back, you can see it's fairly hollowed out, and there is definitely a reason for that, which we'll get to at a later time. Got a QR code, as this can be scanned into the Gauntlet Legends arcade game, similar to a raised buckle. Got a speaker here, trigger here, power switch here, and the battery compartment down here. You can see it has a pull tab, or had a pull tab, as this includes batteries right out of the box. And you also notice that it does have a rail for which you could equip it to the desired driver, but we won't get to that until later. So let's start off with switch it on. Get that confirmation line sound. And you can see from the blasting, this has quite nice light piping that basically illuminates all of the little details in the clear circular part. The first transformation, you need to split this into 2 pieces. You do so by holding this button at the top, and then pulling out the front part. Then we'll take the Raise Riser card and slot into the front section, making sure that the indented part is facing the right side. Just like that. Then we'll slide back in and pull the trigger. And there we have the transformation for Kamen Rider ZIIN. Now you can see the Rise Rider card nicely filling out the details. And with this card equipped, the light color now changes to a light blue. Here's the guy from the back. And then we have two attacks which are activated by the lever. For the first one, you want to pull it up once. Which gives you finish mode for the laser victory, and for the second attack you want to pull it up twice. Which is support mode for the laser charge. So, we'll take out the ZIIN Razor Riser card. And next we'll use the BEROBA Razor Riser card. And that's transmission for Kamen Rider BEROBA. So now the light color changes to purple. And we still have the two attacks from before. Then we'll use the KYUUN the KEKERA Razor Riser card rather. And that's our information for Kamen Rider KEKERA, which gives a green light now. And then the attacks. Last but not least, we have the KYUUN Razor Riser card. For the transformation into Kamen Rider KYUUN, light color now changes to yellow, and we have the attacks. Finally, we have the raised riser belt. And that basically is all this is. It's just a belt which is used for holstering the laser raised riser. You can see the buckle here, which has some nice little details, a little bit of paint to it, but not too much going on. And then on the side we have this one black raised riser holder, or rather raised buckle holder that can also be used for the raised riser. Just equip it using the reel here. Yeah, like that. Just like that, you have it holstered to the belt. And when wearing it, you can then remove it and use it for a transformation. And there we go. So overall, as to be expected of a secondary transformation device, this doesn't have nearly as much functionality as the main rider belt, in this case the desired driver. And it does okay in my opinion. It is nice that each of the raised riser cards give you a different transformation sequence, different sounds for it. But from there on, it's just a bit disappointing that all the other attacks are generic and shared between the 4 different riders. I think it would have definitely helped if they had at least given different sounds for different special attacks for each 4, so they helped stand out from each other just a little bit. And as far as the way this goes, I can understand the marketing. Obviously, the raised rider belt really is just roleplay purposes, especially for just like little kids to holster the laser raised riser. So I can get why they would split the cards half and half. If you want the full set, you do kind of have to get both of these, which is why I reviewed them both together. However, there is a bit of extra functionality for the raised riser, but we'll have to wait until next time. And next time, I'll be reviewing the Deluxe Boost Mark II Raised Buckle. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you're new and would like to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. And for now, this is KEKERA50, riding off.